I'm Amy at EuroLuxHome.com, and I would love to tell you about this charming antique-inspired French country sideboard. It's our item number BG-319. Now, you are really familiar with Eurolux Home for the gorgeous antiques that we hand select in Europe, but we have also started to create antique-inspired pieces based on the original antique. So this is a new piece that we have made, and we've made it in a little smaller dimensions. A lot of the antique sideboards are great big long, but we've made this one more petite to fit into more homes. So it's 35 inches high by 48 wide and just 19 and a half deep. So it's a more petite size, great to work. You could use this in a dining room, you could use it in an entryway, you could even use it in a bedroom. But it's a very flexible piece because of the size. Now, it's a French country, sort of a bit Louis XV Rococo flavor to the carvings. And so I'll bring your attention to the carvings. We have here on the hardware is painted, has a little rosette there on the handle. And then we have the typical flourishes and curves that we find on Louis XV or French country pieces. Down here at the bottom, we have more carvings, a central panel, carvings up, and some Rococo style hardware that has been painted. Now, you are seeing the painted finish, and this is meant to be a really thick paint, and have like a little chippy flavor to it. So it has a rub through. So through the bright white paint, it has a gray undertone rather than a yellow undertone. So it's a bright white, but then you can see the gray rub through there on the carvings. So it's meant to give it that antique flavor. You do have two drawers, so I'll open those. And then here I'll show you on the inside, you do have a nice storage space. Go ahead, and this one opens separately. So there you go. Gives you a good amount of storage. And then I'll bring your attention here to the top. This piece is made in Mendi wood, which has a graining pattern that's similar to walnut, and it does have a really nice warm brown tone with a little bit of red undertones. But you can see that there's a lot of distressing to the top because it's meant to look like an antique. So even though this is a new piece, it definitely has the charm of an antique. Meant to be antique-inspired French country sideboard. So if I can answer any additional questions for you, please feel free to reach out at 803-276-4001. Remember that Eurolux Home includes free shipping within the continental US and some places in Canada. But let me know where you would use this piece in your home in the comments below.